Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is March 20th. I will be reviewing my family's third paycheck in the month of March. We are going to be doing a little bit of cash stuffing for this week, but we are also going to be doing some unstuffing. If you are new here, my husband and I, we are credit card users. We do use credit cards for everyday purchases, and that's just for travel and cashback rewards. So looking at this week's income, we did have some rollover money of $753, which is more than what we were expecting. We were expecting about $510. My husband did get paid his usual salary of $1,600, and we did earn some extra income for this week. A total of $47. $22 of this is from Ibotta. Ibotta is a cashback app for certain purchases that you make at different stores. Ibotta does pay you in cash. Once you earn at least $20, you can transfer that money to your bank account. So I did have $22, and then the other $25 is from cashback rewards from my husband's credit card. So we do have a total of $2,400 for this week. The bills that I have due for this week are all listed here. They all came out just as planned. $178 for our electricity bill, $553 for our car, and then $600 for a loan that we owe money on, for a total of $1,331. In variable expenses for this week, since it is my husband's paycheck, he is getting his $300, and then we are contributing $100 to our family dine out category. For savings, and I really hope you guys can see it, I know the lights are really annoying, but in savings for this week, we are saving $50 for our emergency fund. And because my husband did earn $25 in cashback credit card points, we are applying the entire $25 to our taxable brokerage. We opened up a brokerage account to help boost our savings, hopefully. For our 10-year wedding anniversary, we are planning on taking a trip, and instead of putting the money into a high yield savings account, we did decide to invest, and we do invest into index funds, and we did buy $25 worth of VTI, which is the total stock market. So $25 did go there for a total of $75 in savings. Since the only category that we are stuffing this week is our dine out category, I did go to the bank and I did withdraw $100. So looking at our total summary for this week, we do have $2,400 in income, minus our bills, minus our expenses, minus our savings. We do have $594 to roll over to the next week, which is up from $329. So at the end of the month, anything that we have in rollover money does go towards either extra credit or debt, extra savings or debt, just depending on what our goals are at that particular time and what we are prioritizing. So looking at our monthly view, we can kind of fill out some of these categories. So our bills, $178, our car, $553, and $600 for our loan. Once I highlight them, that just means that I did pay them, which we did pay them all today. And then we did accomplish our savings goal for our emergency fund of $100. And I don't think we are going to do anything else for anniversary, since we were both paid from our cashback credit card points. So this week we did earn $25, and then 2 weeks ago I did earn $3. So we have a total of $28 in savings there. And it looks like that is all that I can really put in here. I don't know if we're gonna have any more other income for the month, so I'm not gonna fill that out. Everything else I'll probably fill out at the end of the month once I have all the actual numbers. So that is what we have for this week. I'm going to bring out my family budget, or my family binder, and I am going to unstuff our dine out category, which is gonna get just the $100. So by stuffing this in here, it does have $126. However, like I did mention, we are a credit card using family. So I am going to bring out my calendar that I have that does track all of our spending that we do as a family. This does not track mine and my husband's individual spending. I usually go over my spending every 2 weeks when I do get paid. So looking at this past week, so from the 13th through today, on Wednesday, we did not spend anything from last week when we got paid. On Thursday, we did have McDonald's for dinner. That day, my husband actually took me and my 2 kids and my nephew to a spring training game. He paid for the tickets, he paid for the food, the snacks, everything that we had over there. So later on that day, when we went home, we just said, why not just get some McDonald's for dinner? It's cheap, it's quick, and we were pretty tired because it was a long day. So we did spend $40 in our dine out category. On Friday the 15th, I did go to the grocery store, which is when I typically go to do my weekly grocery. So I did spend $41 at Fry's and then $30 at Safeway. Saturday, we did not spend any money in our family budgets. On Sunday, my husband stopped and he wanted to put $5 in gas just so that he can hurry up and go. But he likes to put the gas to like the penny, like to like $5 exactly. So because he did go over, he went all the way to $6 to make it even. But he put $6 on Sunday. On Monday, we did go and we did fill up the car in full, and that was a total of $61. So today, payday. There's a couple of expenses on here that I want to share. So one, Wingstop. We bought Wingstop for dinner. We had a hectic day, didn't have time to make dinner because 2 tires in one of our cars went out, and we had to buy 2 new tires at Discount Tires for $564. So a couple of things with this money. I don't have enough in my car sinking fund to cover this, and I really don't want to use my emergency fund because I would not consider this to be an emergency because I knew this was going to happen, and I should have saved for it. I should have saved enough to make sure that I had the money available. But I don't, so I'm going to use this month's rollover money to try and cover the difference from what I have in my car sinking fund and to cover this. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna unstuff my categories and see what we got going on here. So in my family binder, we're gonna start with groceries. Groceries, we did have 2 expenses, $41 and $30 for a total of $71. So I am gonna unstuff 71 from this binder. So 20, 40, 60, 70, and $71. So for the month, that leaves us with 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, $93. Which is pretty tight. I'm hoping that we can stay within budget because we are already short $564 from these tires. So I'm really hoping that we can figure it out. In household, we did not have any purchases. Transportation, we did have $6 and then 61 for a total of 67. 67. I don't have 67, so I'm gonna try and make it, let's see what I can do. We'll do 110. What can I do here? 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 115. That's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Okay, let me go ahead and hold off on this category really quick. Let's see if I can make change when I pull out the next category. So let's hold that for a second. Dine out, I spent 40 and then 50 for a total of 90. So I'm not gonna have change. So I'm gonna put 100, pull 10. So in dine out, we have 20, 30, 35, $36 remaining. Let me see what I can do here. Sure, I can figure it out with the cash that I have on hand. Transportation was 6 and 61, 67. And you guys are probably looking at this like, I know the math, but I'm panicking right now, so I don't know the math. Let's see, minus 100. 33. Let's see. Minus 103. No. What is the math, guys? How do I get... I don't have enough ones. Ugh, I don't know. Hold on. It's driving me nuts. Okay, let's see if what I can pull from my car sinking fund. So my car sinking fund, unfortunately, only has $105. So I'm gonna pull that money out for now. And according to my tracker, I still owe $459. So we are short $459 and we have to figure out how to pay that back. So I don't know if that made a difference, but let's see if I can make change now. So what is it? 6 and 61, 67 minus 10, 11, 12, 13. Why is this so hard? I'm usually pretty good at math. 110, 11, 112, 67 minus 112. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do 112. We're gonna take $112 out. 110, 11, 12, and that'll leave us with 20, 40, and $45. I knew I could make change somehow. I just had to math it out. And it's so much harder when you're filming yourself. Okay, so transportation has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, and $89 for the remainder of the month. And this budget is also really tight because it's only the 20th and we have like a week and a half left in this month. So we got to figure out what we're going to do. I really don't want to pull from emergency savings to pay for this, but I mean, worst case scenario, we're going to have to do that because I did buy the tires on my credit card, so I do have to pay that back. If you want to get real technical, the credit card won't be due until next month, but I'd rather pay it off as soon as I can. So looking at our spending for the week, let's see how much we should have unstuffed. $40 for McDonald's, 41 for fries, 30 for Safeway, 6 for Circle K, 61 for Circle K, 50 for Wingstop, and then so far we only have 105 from Discount Tire. So it looks like we should have a total of $333 here to stuff. And here's 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, so at least I pulled the correct amount. I'm gonna take this money back to the bank so that I can pay off the credit card, but we still have 400, we still have $459 to come up with to be able to pay off these tires. So we'll see what we have in rollover money at the end of the month. Right now, according to my paycheck planner, let's see, we do have $594 minus $329. We are up $265 for this month so far. So that'll be a nice chunk to put towards these tires, but I don't know if we're gonna make it in budget this month as far as groceries and transportation or gas is concerned, because those budgets are already pretty tight. So yeah, life happens. I'm just grateful that I do have an emergency savings account that I can pull from. However, the definition of an emergency, this is not it. I should have planned for this, and I knew I was going to need tires pretty soon. And so I should have saved more money throughout this past year. But whatever, it's life. So yeah, that's all that I have for today's video. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. And if you do know anyone who would be interested in this kind of content, please, by all means, go ahead and share. And if you are new, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.